No one could touch her. Not the doctors, not the guards, not even the man who called himself her father. Anyone who came close was thrown backward, as if something invisible exploded from her body. Walls cracked, glass shattered, people screamed. But when that man reached out, nothing happened. No scream, no force. She went silent, and for the first time in years, the room felt alive again. She was born into power, private jets, private hospitals, a name that made doors open without knocking. But by the age of 16, people stopped looking her in the eyes. Her emotions didn't stay inside her body. When she felt anger, others collapsed. When she panicked, lights flickered, bones cracked. No one understood how. Doctors called it neurological. Spiritual healers called it possession. The media called her violent. So her father did what powerful men always do. He hid the problem. A mansion at the edge of the city. Soundproof walls. Rotating staff. No one stayed long. Every morning began the same way. Sedatives. Monitors. Instructions whispered outside the door. Do not touch her unless necessary. Do not raise your voice. Do not look afraid. But fear has a smell, and she could sense it. When someone was afraid of her, the pain grew worse. She screamed not because she was angry, but because she was alone. At night, she sat on the floor hugging her knees, asking a question no one answered. Why does everyone hurt around me? They tried everything. Electrotherapy, isolation tanks, experimental drugs flown in overnight. One doctor tried to restrain her. He flew across the room and never returned. Another fainted before even reaching the bed. Her father watched through thick glass, hands clenched, realizing something terrifying. Money had limits. One night, as another episode shook the mansion, a guard reported something impossible. A man was walking through the gate. No vai, no permission, and the cameras weren't recording him. He walked calmly. No ruse, no tension. Guard stepped forward, then froze. Not from force, from instinct. Something in them said, do not interfere. Inside the room, the heiress was screaming. Furniture rattled. The air felt heavy. The man stepped closer. The screaming softened, then stopped. She looked at him and felt something unfamiliar. Safety. Everyone shouted. Don't go closer. Step back. He didn't listen. He reached out and placed his hand on her wrist. Nothing shattered. Nothing moved. Her body relaxed. Her breathing slowed. Tears streamed down her face, not from pain, but relief. She whispered, almost afraid to speak. Why doesn't it hurt? He answered quietly, because you were never meant to carry this alone. Doctors rushed in. Monitors showed something impossible. Perfect balance. The man spoke again. She isn't sick. She generates more force than human bodies can contain. Your fear turned it against her. Her father demanded answers. Who are you? The man looked at the girl, then said, someone who has watched this happen many times, across many ages. No further explanation. He turned to leave. From that day, she never had another episode. No screams, no broken glass. She learned to laugh, to touch, to be touched. But one thing never left her, the memory of his hand. She searched. Cities, mountains, quiet places. Years later, in a remote temple, she saw him again. Unchanged, not a single year on his face. This time, she reached out first. Her hand met his. No pain, no fear. She didn't ask what he was. He didn't explain. They married quietly. No guests, no celebration, only peace. And those who saw them together say this. The only time the violent heiress ever looked truly human was beside the man who was never one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this to your loved one so they can claim victory on negativity.